Hello students, as you all know that yesterday your exam date has been announced. Now according to that you have to prepare yourself. So get ready and start your preparation with a new confidence. So come to our topic. We are discussing gravitation. But now here I want to tell you one thing, that you can consider this course we have started on YouTube as a crash course in which we will discuss all basic concept in short, not with derivation and the numerical problem related to NEET examination or previous year questions also. So we are starting our next topic. Our next topic is gravitational field and intensity. So first of all we will discuss what is your gravitation field. Gravitation fields and intensity, it is the same as that of your electric field and intensity in your electric field chapter. So gravitation field is what? It is the space around a material body in which gravitational force of attraction can be experienced by another material body is called gravitation fields. Means we have a one body और उसके अराउंड हम किसी अनदर ऑब्जेक्ट को लेके आते हैं और दैट अनदर ऑब्जेक्ट फील्स अ फोर्स ऑन इट, then that field is known as your gravitation field. Now numerically we are not finding out the gravitational field. Numerically हमें find out करना पड़ता है gravitational field intensity. So what is gravitational intensity? The gravitational field intensity at a point is defined as a force experienced by a unit test mass placed at that point. मीन्स हमने किसी पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट पे इंटेंसिटी फाइंड आउट करना है, उस पॉइंट पे हमने यूनिट मास को रख दिया एंड दैट यूनिट मास पे जो फोर्स अप्लाई होगा मीन्स force applied on unit mass. So its formula will be equals to I is equals to F vector upon m. This is a vector quantity. So what is the formula of F? We all know G m upon r square. M to m is cancelled. Then our formula of intensity becomes Gm upon r square. Now it is a vector quantity, is always directed toward the center of gravity of the body. Why it is uh, directed towards the center of gravity of the body? Because it is a force of attraction. So we can easily say that direction of intensity is in the direction of gravitational force. So what we have to remember in this topic, we have to remember the formula of intensity. I is equals to Gm upon r square, and I is directly proportional to 1 upon r square, because capital G and capital M is constant. Now unit and dimension of gravitational field intensity. By the formula we can easily find the unit and dimension, because formula is F upon m, force per unit mass. So unit of force is Newton and unit of mass is kg. So its unit is Newton per kg. Dimension m0 l1 t minus 2. Now what we have to फाइंड आउट इन योर एग्जामिनेशन, बेसिकली जो हमें टॉपिक मिलता है एग्जामिनेशन में या न्यूमेरिकल मिलता है वो इस पॉइंट से रिलेटेड मिलता है, पॉइंट ऑफ जीरो इंटेंसिटी. वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द पॉइंट ऑफ जीरो इंटेंसिटी. बाय दिस टॉपिक we can solve the numerical related to this. So first of all, it is your mass m1, it is your mass m2, both are at a small d distance. Now what is given to you in क्वेश्चन में आपको दिया रहेगा कि फाइंड आउट दी पॉइंट एट विच योर ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड इंटेंसिटी becomes 0 from the end A or from the end B. So here we are considering from end A. From end A at a distance small x, let's take a point P. At this point P we consider the net gravitational field intensity is 0. So due to m1 gravitational field intensity is I1, due to m2 gravitational field intensity is I2. So we can write I1 vector plus I2 vector will be equals to 0. Now put the values gm1 upon x square, because the distance is x. Now due to this gm2 upon d minus x whole square, because the distance is d minus x. One is taken positive and other is taken negative, because both are at opposite direction. When we solve this, like this, then we get g m1 upon x square will be equals to g m2 upon d minus x whole square. G is cancel. Then we get the value root of m1 upon root of m2 it will be equals to x upon d minus x. But what we have to find out? We have to find out the value of x. So for this we will do the some calculation, d minus x upon x. Then again it is solved. By solving this we get the value of x root of m1 upon root of m1 plus root of m2 multiplied by d. And in some question, if it is asked to you that find the distance from the point b or point or the mass m2, then in place of root m1 what comes? Root m2. So this is the short trick, or this is the formula by which we can find the point of zero intensity from end a or from end b also. Now we will find the gravitational field intensity for different type of bodies. In different type of bodies, first of all we are taking uniform solid sphere. There are some derivation related to these topics, but we are not considering here derivations. Why? Because we have no sufficient time for the derivations and we are considering on your objective questions. So let's discuss for uniform solid sphere. It is your sphere of radius r having the mass capital M. Then at 3 point we have to find out your intensity. First of all, outside the surface. For outside the surface, let's suppose here, then its distance small r is greater than capital R. So small r is greater than capital R. Second point we have to consider on surface, on the surface. So we can write small r is equals to capital R. Third point we have to consider inside the surface, means somewhere here it is. Then in three cases we have to derive three formulas. In first one our formula comes I is equals to gm upon r square. Second case, in place of small r what comes? Capital R. So I will be equals to gm upon r square. Now in third case some calculation will be there for this formula, calculation of density mass relation. So by doing that calculation we get the formula I is equals to gmr upon capital R cube. This small r is the distance at the point inside the sphere at which we have to find out the gravitational field intensity. One point we have to remember in this, your graph. See here, this is your intensity distance graph. This point is your origin, means at this point. From here to here, means from origin to surface, your intensity is directly proportional to small r. So when directly proportional, then graph will be straight line like this. Now at this point on surface, I is equals to gm upon capital R square, maximum value. After this, means outside the sphere, I is inversely proportional to R square. So graph will be like this. Now next is what? Intensity due to spherical shell. This is our shell of radius capital R. Here again we have to find out the intensity at 3 points. First of all, outside the surface, means here it is somewhere we have to take point P. Second is on the surface, means on the surface then small r is taken as capital R. And third point is inside the surface. Here what is the difference from the previous solid sphere and the spherical shell? The difference in this third point. First point, formula is same, gm upon r square, small r square. Second point, on the surface, formula is same, gm upon capital R square. But in third point, intensity will becomes 0. Why it is become 0? Because inside the shell there is no mass. That's why your intensity becomes 0. So this is the different from the previous solid sphere. Now again come to the your graph, intensity and distance graph. Then from here to here, 0 origin to surface, means from here to here no intensity will be there. then at small r is equals to capital R, intensity will be maximum like this, and outside the surface means small r is greater than capital R, then it is again inversely proportional to r square. So graph will also comes again like this. Okay, now come to the next point. Next point is what? Intensity due to uniform circular ring. This is our circular ring of radius small a. Now here this time we are taking a point P outside the circular ring on its axis. This is axis of the circle. On its axis from its center at some distance we are taking point P. Then at distance a plus r we are taking point P, and we have to find out the intensity at this point P. So what formula comes here? Here on its axis, formula of intensity comes G capital M small r upon a square plus r square whole power 3 by 2. This is the important formula. In the electric field this formula is same as that. There in place of mass what comes? Charge kq r upon a square plus r square whole power 3 by 2. अब ग्रेविटेशन और इलेक्ट्रिक वाले चैप्टर्स को अगर रिलेट करके स्टडी करेंगे देन इट विल बी बेनिफिशियल फॉर यू. सो दिस इज एट पॉइंट P. नाउ at center, at the center of the ring, small r is 0, small r is 0, then small r is 0, then what comes? Intensity will be 0. So in this case at the center intensity will be 0. Now moving to the next topic, in which we consider two topics, gravitational potential energy and simple gravitational potential. It will be also like that, electrical potential energy and electric potential. Okay, so first of all, what is gravitational potential energy? Energy is nothing, it is the work done, we all know from the work energy chapter. The amount of work done in bringing the body from infinity to the point in gravitational field. Means somewhere our body, so let's suppose it is at infinity, or from infinity we are moving that body in a gravitational field, then the work done which we have to done from that body to moving from infinity to that point P. So for this there is a derivation of work done, W is equals to integration f dot dr, like that. From that derivation the formula of work done comes W is equals to G capital M small m upon R, and negative sign is comes. Negative sign is what? Because it is always attractive. So this work done is stored inside the body as its gravitational potential energy. Gravitational potential energy is stored energy, we all know. So this formula will becomes now U is equals to minus of G capital M small m upon R. It is a scalar quantity because energy is a scalar quantity. Its unit is SI unit is joule. Its dimension is dimension of energy ml2 t minus 2. Nothing is new in this. It is always negative in the gravitational field because the force is always attractive in nature. Gravitational force is attractive in nature, so its value is always negative. Potential energy of particle of mass m placed on the surface of अर्थ ऑफ मास है. सपोज कोई पार्टिकल है उसको हमने अर्थ की सरफेस पे ही रख दिया, देन उसका पोटेंशियल एनर्जी कितना होगा? माइनस ऑफ जी कैपिटल एम स्मॉल एम कैपिटल आर. इन प्लेस ऑफ स्मॉल आर व्हाट कम्स? कैपिटल आर, एंड कैपिटल आर इज व्हाट? रेडियस ऑफ द अर्थ. नाउ इफ यू हैव टू पॉइंट्स, one point is r1 distance, another point is r2 distance. If the body of mass m is moved from a point at a distance small r to a point at a distance r2, then change in potential energy. There we are taking from infinity to a point, here from a point to another point, then delta u will becomes minus of G capital M small m in bracket 1 upon r2 minus 1 upon r1. This formula is also comes from that derivation of integration of work done. Now next topic is what? relation between gravitational potential energy U and potential V. With the help of gravitational potential energy we can find potential, and with the help of potential we can find out the gravitational potential energy. So we know the formula of U. U is equals to minus of Gmm upon R. M minus of Gm upon R is what? It is the potential. So what formula comes? Mv. So U is equals to mv. V is potential and U is potential energy. So by this formula we get the value of capital V. It is the gravitational potential energy upon small m. So when we divide the potential energy by a mass of that particle, then we get the value. Now formula comes minus of Gm upon capital R. So now we will use this formula for the next topics. Our next topic is electric potential. One point is also remaining: relation between intensity and potential gradient. So by this formula V is equals to minus of integration I dot dr, we get the formula. And what we have to remember? We have to remember this formula: I is equals to minus of dv upon dr. So it is the negative derivation of potential will equals to the your intensity, or we can also say that I intensity will be equals to negative potential gradient. Now we are finding the gravitational potential for different bodies. First of all, due to uniform ring. Uniform ring is what? Circular ring. We have discussed in for intensity also. This is a circular ring having the radius of small a. From its center at distance small a plus r, we are taking a point P. At this point we have to find out your gravitational potential. So again derivation will be there, and by that derivation we get at this point value of V is equals to minus of Gm upon root over of a square plus r square. Now in electric field it comes in place of Gm, what comes? Kq under root of a square plus r square. Now at the center, because at the center small r is 0, so now value comes minus of Gm root over of a square. Then a square का root कितना हो जाएगा? Small a. So value of V comes minus of Gm upon a. So two formula we have to remember here in this. One is your axis, one is another is your center. Now again for spherical shell, potential due to spherical shell. Now this time it is some different from your intensity. Inside the spherical shell there is intensity 0, but potential is not 0. Potential is constant inside the shell. This is the important thing. Nothing is difficult. All values are same. Outside the surface, what is the formula of V? Gm upon R. Small r is greater than capital R. On the surface, in place of small r, what comes? Capital R minus of Gm upon R. Now this you have to remember, especially inside the surface. In your intensity it will be 0, but in potential it will not 0. V is equals to minus of Gm upon capital R. It will be constant. So if it is constant, then what type of graph comes? Graph comes also constant. So from 0 means origin to small r is equals to capital R, your graph will be a constant line. Then after this point, V is inversely proportional to R, so graph will be like this. Next is what? Potential due to uniform solid sphere. Solid sphere, same. Solid sphere of having the radius capital R. One point we have to taken outside the sphere, means a small r is greater than capital R. Then value of V comes minus Gm upon R. One point we have to taken it your surface, then in place of R what comes? Capital R. Small r will be equals to capital R, then V will be minus of Gm upon R. These are nothing difficult, but this third point is special for you. Inside the surface, now it will be difficult, and it is comes, this formula comes from a derivation. That derivation we have to not remember from neat point of view. Only formula we have to remember. V is equals to minus of Gm upon 2R in bracket 3 minus small r whole square. Now bracket close. So this is outside we have taken some point. Now if someone asks you at the center, so at the center this small r is 0. So when small r is 0 from this formula, then what formula comes? Potential at the center gm upon 2r minus 3, then 3 gm upon 2r. Now this is the maximum value. So maximum value of potential due to uniform solid sphere is at the center, and at the surface gm upon r. So we can find the relation between v center and v surface. V center will be equals to minus of 3 by 2 gm upon r. Minus of gm upon r is what? V surface. So this is the relation comes between v center and v surface. V center will be equals to 3 by 2 multiply v surface. Now by these formulas we got this graph. Outside again graph will be like this, at this point like this, and this point this graph variate with this by this formula.